I don't know if anyone saw that guy in the crowd. I think he had a gray hat and a gray jacket on. He was not a fan of Eddie Betts' goal at that point in time. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Today we're going to take a look at a video titled Eddie Betts' Greatest Goals of All Time from a channel called AFL Moments. Now, I did an earlier video on Australian Football League, and the title was Greatest Goals of All Time. You can find it on this channel. And I got many comments that said basically, where's Eddie Betts on this list? Why no Eddie Betts? No, I didn't make the list, obviously, but I got a lot of people asking about Eddie Betts, and I looked him up. He was voted Goal of the Year 4 times. I don't know if that's been equaled or surpassed by anyone else. It seems like that would be pretty difficult to do, to get it 4 or 5 times, but he got it 4 times. I know he's also very active post-career in different things, cultural things, and anti-racism, Indigenous peoples things, rights, and I'm definitely not qualified to talk about those issues. Everything I know about Australia politics and things I learned from Midnight Oil albums about 40 years ago, so I'm not too well informed, but I know he's doing some good work in that post-career in that way as well. So let's take a look at Eddie Betts. Now, if you like the video, you can subscribe. I would appreciate it. And like, comment. If I hadn't got comments, I wouldn't know about Eddie Betts to make this video. So I appreciate the comments. So without further delay, let's take a look at Eddie Betts' greatest goals of all time.
Eddie Betts, what can he do? Keeps it in, Eddie! He keeps it in! Oh, look at Eddie Betts! Absolute superstar!
Starts off with that tight angle that I'm amazed by these guys make that goal. From that spot on the field to kick it left-footed seems incredible, but he sure made it curve, which is still amazing to me.
Across the face, sets up okay for Betts. Corralled, steps back. O'Shea didn't take it out.
Oh, man.
That is amazing! Eddie's back!
That's just incredible.
Cruiser flew. You heard the crowd. Dawson on Betts, snaps it away. Found a little bit of space. There wasn't a lot on offer, but what there was he found, and then he converted. How's that?
I also read that they used to call a place on the field Eddie's Pocket because it was a place where he scored a lot of goals from. I don't know if it was on the right side of the goalposts on the screen or the left side, but I know that became a thing because he made a lot of those goals that seemed to me to be impossible.
To run onto it. They need something special. Can Eddie deliver?
That was a long kick.
For the first goal of your career.
First goal.
Here's Eddie Betts again. Keeps it alive.
Wow. That was long, and he made that easily.
Turvey, well, he wanted to run it out. Eddie Betts. Oh my goodness. Don't try that at home. Murphys were there. Off hands Betts from the boundary.
Oh, God, I love that.
He's in the direction of Betts. He's in his pocket. He's
In his pocket,
trying
let's
to
see.
turn them around. He's up on his feet again. Tough for everyone else, but for Eddie Betts, it's child play as he kicks it.
Eddie Betts doesn't go up, he stays down. Here's his moment from his pocket. Oh, line it up,
Wow,
Eddie.
the pocket.
Line it up, Eddie.
Obviously he's not big compared to a lot of these guys, tall. He's not tall like a lot of these players are, but he just seems so quick. And I think, in some ways, that's an advantage because he seems to be able to run around these bigger guys and dodge these guys just out of quickness and get free to make the kick.
Kicks this, crowd's alive.
Oh God, you know.
And it's in Eddie's direction, he leaves it for Otten. Not sure about that. That's why he left it for him. All part of the grand plan.
I have no idea what happened there, why there was a little break, and then Eddie Betts came up and kicked. But what I do know is I know that back line is a little curved, but not much. That looks like it's, well, I guess if you can shape the ball, the flight of the ball, it's not so hard. I mean, when I say not so hard, I mean not so hard for these guys, but it's incredible.
Miracle worker, he's one step ahead of everyone.
91% is extraordinary.
Here's Eddie.
Eddie Betts just kicked one from here. It's coming. It's coming. No, you can't do that.
How they kick on the run is just amazing to me.
On the burst through, Eddie Betts. Not his pocket. No way, not from there.
Wow.
Need him up and running come finals. Douglas pumps it inside 50. Cooney gets back. Eddie Betts. Great crumb. Bends it around the body. That is phenomenal.
He kind of comes out of nowhere on that. He just all the other guys were sort of up, got deflected, and he just snuck in, got it, and then made an incredible left-footed kick.
Not sure how many players in the hit. To the pocket. Jenkins pushed for the marking contest. Eddie, look out. No. Eddie, the unbelievable.
Lights went up, and that was potentially dangerous because it was Crows with the numbers at ground level. So Eddie filled the ball, escaped, Eddie Betts.
Wow.
There's that goal.
Now opens the door for McGovern. Is that ridiculous? No, Eddie Betts. Eddie loves the situation. Look for some magic here. Eddie runs around. His first goal in 2018 is a ripper.
I have a question. If anyone wants to help me out in the comments, it seems like he's right. He could kick with the right foot and the left foot. I don't know if it's equal, but he's made goals, pretty impressive goals with each foot in this video. I'm just wondering, is that kind of a thing? Is that mandatory to play this game? Does everybody is everybody able to kick with both feet? Because I mean, you're going to be playing from different sides, different angles. It would help, but God, it just seems like a tough skill to acquire. I don't know if anyone saw that guy in the crowd. I think he had a gray hat and a gray jacket on. He was not a fan of Eddie Betts' goal at that point in time.
Walker got it forward. Betts just dribbling the ball to himself, finding a way through, spinning out of trouble and snapping a great goal. Eddie Betts with another for the highlights. Up 50 links just drifting across in front. Andrews with the spoil.
Oh, he's just quicker than most.
He is in the pocket, Eddie. He is in the pocket, Eddie. Crowd is some magic. Eddie Betts.
Quite get it clear. And now Betts with an opportunity about 50 metres out. Oh, yes! Richard's last 7 games of the year will be at the G, but they're going to need some players back, we know that. Betts in, you know whose pocket it is. No one, yes!
So that's the pocket, definitely, that side. Quick. The ability to maintain his balance, running to the side, kind of trying to go for a catch and picking it up and then turning in one motion, kicking and on balance, it's incredible.
You're a magician!
That's great, man. Those were fun to watch. You know, I assume he's known as one of the more entertaining guys to watch because he seems like he does a lot of little things that I haven't seen before, and maybe because he's a little smaller and quick, and he just sort of finds space between these guys and gets the kickoff. That's what it looked like to me. You know, I'm far from an expert. I'm far, far from an expert, but that's what it looks like to me. That was fun to watch. Now I know why people, you know, if you score goal of the year 4 times and you're not in the top 50 goals of all time, I know why people commented and said, "Where's Eddie Betts?" So that was fun. Appreciate you taking the time to stop by. If you liked the video, subscribe. I would appreciate it. Comment if I asked any questions. I know I asked a few. It would be great to get the answers. You can like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Until next time, thanks.